Welcome back to another episode of Tom's Tea Time. Today, with the Woodstock cookies, is a special opening with 4 packs of Lawless Time Carbonite. Fancy, fancy. So, in the past, this has been kind of a comparison that I've been doing where I got a distribution. This is out of 10 packs for Lawless Time. You can see where the commons, uncommons, rares, specials, legendaries kind of drop. They're all right in the middle there. And I have not had the greatest luck with Lawless Time. Actually, the 2.5 rares, that's kind of on average with the last set, but the legendary rate, you can see. I have only pulled 1 legendary out of 10 packs. So, will I do better this time or not? Yeah, so if you look at this, like, compare a carbonite pack to, let me move this over a little bit more, a carbonite pack to a regular pack, or more so 5 regular packs, and the legendary pull rate here versus 5 packs, not the best, but I only have a sample size of 10, right, and they didn't come out of a box. So let's see if we can't get these numbers up a little bit with 4 packs. Without further ado, let's get into it. Start off with a little bit of tea first. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so set that off to the side. Carbonite pack number 1. What do we got? The other thing too is the showcase chances are a lot better than these. Not as good as they used to be, but still better than opening regular packs. Alright, what do we got? We got Boba Fett as the leader. Our Starhopper. Haxian Aggressor. These guys are quite useful. Hidden Hand Supplier. The Sentinel 2-drop there. Follower of the Code. Into our uncommon, that's a rock. Jabba's Rancor. We have a rare here, Fear and Dead Men. And we got a legendary Prestige. There we go. This is tier 1, so it's not foily, but got a Luke Skywalker. So we just doubled the legendary rate on the first pack of all my 10 previous. Only got 1 rare though. Hopping into the foils now, and we're into uncommon, so we'll have, oh, we do have a special though, Han Solo. Pretty nice to get those. And looks like the rest of these are going to be commons. Another Patroller. Kind of a nice foil on that. Follower of the Code. Cloud Rider Veteran. It's interesting that there seem to be like some copies there, right? Follower of the Code in foil and none, and then Patroller and none. I noticed that a lot across all the packs, is that they'll sometimes with the foil versus not, they'll kind of repeat some stuff there. So interesting. On to the next pack. I'm going to try to move my head here to block some of the glare a little bit better. Pack number 2. Wow. Jin as our leader. Pirate. Quad Jumper. Partisan Infantry. Bronco Shipbreaker, Champions Pod Racer. Into our uncommons, we got Cinta, Loam. We got a rare base. The bases do look good in hyperspace. I'm less like when I get a rare base in these, because it's kind of cool to get the hyperspace. Man, we are doing good on the prestiges. So this one's rare, pretty decent, with a Rio Durant. Okay, Qui-Gon. So this is a 3 rare pack, not too shabby. Val. Now, get some light on the foils. Backed by the Huts. Criminal Contact, and now we're into the commons. Vigilant Scout. Jaunty Freighter, and back to Jin. Okay, so legendary and above average on the rares. These are going pretty good. And the prestiges, like, I won't complain about those. I'm not sure what the tier 2 versus tier 1 rate is, so, but I would probably expect to get another tier 2 out of 4 packs. All right, we got Vel. Was I calling that Vel? I don't know. That's Jin Vel. We have Cage Elite. Nice, the droid laser turrets. Target Tagger. Relentless Hunters. Cartel Heavy Freighter. Repo Band as a hyperspace. That's kind of cool. Like that. Got a special with Leia's Disguise. Alright. And we got a rare Benthic 2 tubes. Not bad. And another rare. Okay. This one is a foil, though, I think. Yeah. It's sort of hard to tell on this set, but there you go. Now you can see the foiling. Cool. All right. Double Rios. A hyperspace foil base is just cool. Even if I would probably never run the space, but it's still cool for the collection. There we are. Now we got Governor Shuttle. Prototype TIE Advance. Black Sun Catalyst. Shielded Hauler. Black Sun Patroller. It's a Z95. I love these things. Just in general, the ship. Not so much the card, but yeah. Alright, so how many? This is 1, 2, 3. 3 rare pack. Not too bad. So we're bringing up averages all across the board here. And 1 tier 2, 2 tier 1s. That was it. Yeah. I don't know where they always move the serialized stuff, so I don't always check for that. All right, last pack. All right, got another Boba as a leader. Haymaker, very nice. Toydarian Technician. The Sapper. Tactical Bunny. Kanan. These are all pretty useful cards. Hana, something like that. And a rare, you hold this. Ooh, got a legendary. So that's 2 out of 4 with legendaries. That's not bad. That's way better than the rates I've been getting. Way better. And it's a special. Hey, there we go. Mr. Han as a tier 2. So half and half with the tier 1 versus tier 2. Very cool. And Lieutenant Gorn, alright. I needed some of these. Betrayed Trust. Another Rancor. Snub Fighter. Champions Pod Racer. Dog Pursuers. Back to Boba. So this was what? One. It's a 2 rare pack, but with a legendary. That's pretty good. So overall, not bad. This really upped my rates. If I go back to this, you can see, yeah, the average here. Do you see my mouse? No, you do. The average is here 2.5. So we had 2 packs that had 3. So we're beating that average. We had 2 of the 4 with a legendary. That's pretty awesome. Several specials, which is pretty good. Although I guess we're averaging about a special a pack. But yeah, not too shabby. Let me just look. If I hop over, not to that, to this. My tier 2 to tier 1 rate was, yeah, about 1 to 2. So we improved that a lot too. Nice. Pretty good opening. Goes to show there's a lot of variability in the carbonite packs, but they can have some good stuff, and I would definitely say this is a good opening. So that's worthy of another sip of tea. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.